This is the PCP, the Partner County Podcast. Tribute. Fuck.
Come on, keep going, dude.
Best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Please.
All right, fuck it. Oh,
Dude, no, I completely forgot the lyrics. Otherwise, I would have gone along.
I thought you were just gonna make up some PCP.
On the fly? Well, that's the thing. I was like, should we even do that?
I think we were rocking it.
That exposes the
no one knows
stomping
what
grounds.
No one knows what it is, dude.
But then I broke it down. I said, what it was.
The tribute. Yo, can you hear me? Pretty good?
Absolutely. You sound
All
great. Everybody, can y'all hear Steven? Steven, speak.
Hello, this is new microphone. We're very excited for this experience and this opportunity to speak to y'all through the medium of podcasts. I want to give a shout out to this band called High Viz. They're so good. Please check them out. And Jay is gay for not liking them.
Jay is gay. You ever heard that song?
No, I didn't even know
It's a real song, dude.
Who made it?
My wife thought it was real funny. No, you don't have the fucking gift. You don't have the touch.
Is
No,
it like a
dude, my wife fucking, so she fucking put that as my ringtone one day. And then I'm like in the grocery store and fucking get some groceries. And she calls me, all I hear is, Jay is gay. Jay is gay. Jay is super fucking gay. I'm like, huh?
Jeez, dude.
That ain't me, I promise.
She's blowing up the spot, dude. Damn.
What app are we on now? I don't know.
I put app ? I have no idea.
We'll let the people decide.
Honestly, should we even have episode numbers?
I was about to say, man, this is bound to happen at some point in time. The numbers are gone. Gone. No more.
Numbers are just made up, dude.
This is just the tribute episode. I think that's perfect. Oh.
Yo,
yeah,
so
dude, when you get a new mic, it's so tempting to like get up real close and just
it's
get
hilarious.
real fucking personal.
Now I knew why you did
it's
it.
It's the best thing. Yeah. But when you go back and listen to it, you'll be like, fuck. It's kind of irritating. So I'd stop doing it a little bit.
I need to talk to you about something, dude. You ready?
Go ahead.
All right. So, what do you think about the terms, like, what do you know of the terms psychopath and sociopath?
All right, I got my notebook here.
Let's get down.
Write that down. Write this down. Okay, so we got sociopath. I don't know. Yeah, the book.
Psychopath and sociopath.
So, I know they're both crazy. Am I right? But they're kind of almost polar opposites. I want to say psychopath is someone who is willing to get the end result no matter the costs, or they kind of go through life without emotions, or at least they don't think with emotions. They go purely off logic, almost like a robot. And then the other one, I believe,
sounds like a couple of my exes.
And I know that sociopath, the other one is, I'm assuming, just basically the opposite. It's just like, you're just too empathetic. I don't know.
Oh, so
I have a feeling you know the answer, or were you seeking the answer?
So like a sociopath is not empathetic, but yeah, they're like similar. But this is what blew my mind, right? Okay, so basically the whole idea of like psychopath is a kind of pop psychology. It's not an actual diagnosis, but what people believe a psychopath to be is like a serial killer, right? Because they lack social norms and certain tendencies, and then they end up killing and doing violent acts. And then sociopath is widely considered to be, this is not even None of these are diagnoses, which is crazy. I thought that they were actual psychological diagnoses. Yeah, I read up on it.
So what are these, just speculations?
This is just what people, I guess, because like a bunch of documentaries and TV, and then they're like, he's a psychopath, he's a serial killer. Well, the actual term is antisocial personality disorder. So it's like a spectrum of antisocial tendencies. If you have certain tendencies of antisocial personality disorder, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a psychopath or sociopath, but people who are kind of an individual that could have some psychopathic tendencies definitely has, or maybe not definitely, but they might also be on the antisocial personality disorder thing. I don't really know too much about it. Honestly, it just blew my mind that these words are not diagnoses, according to the DSM-5. So please, the DSM-5 is the psychological thing. So yeah, dude, it blew my mind because I've been watching a bunch of these. Who the fuck is this?
So they're not diagnoses. So that means at some point in time they're just, oh, let me turn that shit off.
What happened?
Okay, that might sound better now. Yeah, so they're not diagnoses. It's just basically they're just nicknames, or not nicknames, but like just shit that people like. Okay, retard's not a medical term, but that's a term we use very often, especially around here in Demo to Heaven.
Right?
Is it something like that?
Exactly. They're not diagnoses. They're just kind of terms that
Stuck.
can be. They stuck, and then their characteristics, I guess, like psychopathic tendencies, sociopathic tendencies. A sociopath, at least from like widely considered, is someone who doesn't have empathy. They're pretty impulsive. They don't feel for other people, so they don't care if they manipulate them. And then the same thing goes with psychopath, but typically it's with violent acts. That's generally what people believe them to be. Obviously, I'm not a psychologist, so I have fucking no idea. But the reason why I was fucking looking up these terms is because I was watching this video of this kid, this adopted son. He was like 17. He took a fucking axe to his adopted mother's head. And then he played the whole manipulation thing, and it wasn't me. I would never do that to her. And then the cop was like, I like the game you're playing. We all know you're a sociopath. And then he goes, what? How dare you? You know, he did the whole thing. But yeah, and then I paused the video because I got stuck on that fucking...
So wait, is this like a documentary, or is this just like people reenacting a crime?
This is like videos on YouTube that go into like interrogation, and they narrate certain parts. Like True Crime Psychology is the YouTube channel. And then last night I watched one about this very well-to-do professor, and I forget which state it was in, but he was this professor at a pretty big university, and he had like all these degrees and, you know, all that stuff and all that tremendous stuff. Well, Professor Morgan had a little bit of a dark secret, and he was basically just paying prostitutes to come over and, you know, get jiggy and have a freak off. And he was a pretty bad drunk and shit. But to like the public eye, he was like
just having a good time.
He was a great, like, non-controversial type character. Well, this guy, you know, he had a night, you know, he was drinking White Claws with scotch, and he had invited a prostitute over, and this prostitute ended up like shooting him in the head at 7:30 a.m.
Oh, hot damn.
And the cops pull up and like, oh, you know, and they don't pull up till like 10 hours, like 12 hours later. And the reason why they knew something was afoot was because he didn't pick up someone reported that he didn't pick up his daughter from school.
Fucking
crazy.
That's a crazy way to find out your dad was in the fucking prostitutes.
Dude, what a shitty way to fucking die.
Yeah.
To get shot by a prostitute. I mean, to get shot in general, but like, no offense.
Was it like, you know, when he got shot, was he like fighting for his life, or was it just like he just got ahead he fucking didn't know what was going on. He was still, yeah, good, man, do what you got to. And then fucking, pow. Like, what was going down?
I assumed that there was a struggle, and the only reason why I say this is because there was he had sent her $1,000 on Cash App, and I think that she wanted another 1,000 because she knew that he had money, and the 1,000 didn't go through. So she probably was like, "Hey, mother, you better fucking give me that other 1,000 and shit." And he was like, "Oh no!" I bet he was fucked up. Like,
was he geezed out?
Nah, he wasn't geezed. He was like in his 40s.
I mean, dude, well, that must be crazy.
Dying at the hands of a pros, dude. Fuck. And dude, this pros was not to die
Did they catch
for.
Her?
Fuck yeah. Man. Fuck yeah, they caught her. Dude, she was so stupid. Like, I don't know. Dude, the cops will look up your search history. They could track your phone. And she messed up because there was an initial 911 call. And I think it was probably the guy. I don't know. Because this one doesn't make any sense. There was a 911 call, but they figured it was an accident. You know how like on iPhone, if you press the power button like 5 times, it calls SOS 911 or whatever. Well, there was that happened, and it was tracked from her phone, and then that's how they figured out who it was. She was gross, really disgusting of a person. Yeah. Anyways, dude, that was fucking lit. Dude.
That's fucking dark. Well, dude, that's just fucking crazy. Like, fuck that. Well, just like you paid like 1,000. Well, I don't know how much you paid for the pros, but the pros wasn't worth the goddamn. It wasn't worth the trouble.
Dude, he died at the hands of a pros, and he had 2 babies. That's
what? Did he not have a wife around?
Well, now we get the story going. This guy had 2 baby mamas. And he was a professor. So you're thinking like, what's happening? This guy is addicted to poon. He's addicted to alcohol. He's addicted to fucking everything, dude.
Well, he was. Now he's fucking dead.
Yeah, dude. Well, yeah, you die at the fucking hands of your vice. It's a scary thing. Yeah,
he got killed by the thing he loves the most. The pros.
That's honestly, it's a very scary thing to think about. Dying at the hands of
There must have been a pimp involved, bro. You can't convince me otherwise.
I mean, that's fair. That's not a bad assumption. And then she ended up getting sentenced like life in prison. She got life in prison. Dude.
Wait. Oh, life in prison. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
pretty sick.
She's out here making dumb decisions.
Oh man. Wow,
nah, dude, fuck that.
That was a great
why you fucking
thing.
Yeah, well, here, I don't know how that got on from, because we started off with psychopaths and sociopaths. How the fuck did that correlate?
Oh, we were talking about the kid who killed his mom with an axe. They were calling him a sociopath. And then
you were just like, oh, you want to know something else crazy? And that's it?
Yeah, that's the one I watched last night. I watch these fucking all the time. They're so great.
You were probably big into those cartel videos, huh?
No, I never. See, I don't like to see the graphicness. I just like to see the interrogation.
Oh, okay.
I like whenever they break and they're like, oh, yeah, I did it, and all that shit. Because I'll be honest, the cops are only as good as what they have to work with. The cops are no geniuses. So, like, they'll look at footprints and, all right, cool, that's a Nike sneaker. Or they'll ask the neighbor and be like, hey, what'd you
Cash
see?
App.
Yeah, there's a Cash App. Oh, we found a phone. We saw there's a video. They automatically knew it wasn't a suicide because there were shell casings all around the house. And then there was no gun. So, anyways, dude, I'm sorry.
That's a dumb broad. No, you're good. Well, it kind of reminded me of like the world's dumbest fucking criminals. I don't know if you've ever seen that show, but it used to be like on this channel called True TV, and that was like the fakest fucking reality TV channel you could find.
Did it have like was so a bunch of comedians on it?
No. So, okay, so you might have heard of So Impractical Jokers started on.
Oh, dude.
I want to say
the goated show of all time.
Do you like that show?
Dude, it's the best, dude.
Don't stop fucking with me.
No. All right, this is gonna sound gay, dude. This is gonna sound so gay. I know it's fine. Already. Whatever. I don't give a fuck, dude. If you're in a bad mood and you put a good episode of that show on, your mood will automatically change. Your mood will automatically change. I mean, okay. I'll speak for. Or I won't speak for everyone. I'll just speak for myself. It works for me.
It works for you. Okay, that worked. All right,
dude.
You know what other one was kind of whack? No, you know what? I'll stand up for myself here now. I'm gonna expose myself. Busty cops. No, I'm just kidding. No. There was one. It was around this time. I guess I'll just say one. There was this. I think it was on Spike TV, but there was this show called The Silent Library. You remember that one?
Oh yeah, I think that was on MTV.
Okay, that one. So that one's all right. I do remember that one wasn't. It was whatever, but they kind of kept doing the same shit over and over again. At first, it was hilarious because it was like, oh yeah, these guys are being loud. They're not supposed to be. Yeah, genius. But dude, I don't know. Okay, so this one was for sure on Spike. Okay, there used to be this old Japanese kind of like game show.
Dude, I fucking love this show.
But it was voiced over by a bunch of like just Americans.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about? It's called like Extreme Challenges.
Dude, it was the funniest fucking
hardcore
show.
Extreme Challenges.
Those voiceovers were hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh especially my God, I'm gonna look it up.
It's like X
game show voiceover.
EXC or something like that.
Dude, I remember watching
something Extreme Contest.
Or my dad and my brother, most extreme elimination challenge. This shit
there
was
you go.
Class.
That shit was golden.
Oh my God.
It was so funny, especially when people got like the guys would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking dominate" or some dumb shit, or like, and then they just get hit like right off the bat, or like the females would be like, "I didn't wipe my ass today," like just shit that didn't make sense. Oh, my fucking charcuterie stinks, and then just fucking gets taken out by the boulder.
So
greatest thing ever.
They would just say random shit, like the voiceover, and that was the point of the show. Like,
yeah,
they repurposed the footage from an actual Japanese game show. I'm reading here, dude.
Oh, so there's actually a video out about exactly what went down.
Oh, perfect. That's what I'm watching after, dude.
Okay, yeah, I was best. I don't remember you just look up the name of the show because you got it there. And then it's like on YouTube, but this guy basically explains, he's like, yo, so there's like this kick-ass show. It seems like nobody really remembers it. But once you bring it up, they'll remember. If they did watch it, because it was so legendary. But basically what they did was, like you said, so there was like a Japanese contest show, and I don't think the original content had anything to do with what was being televised on Spike. So they just got like these clips or this show, and I guess it went at a budget or whatever, and so these people just legit voiced over it and then made it their own. And apparently, like, the shit in the show is like legit. Like, some people like had like fractured bones and fucking. I want to say there were some bad injuries from that. So it was like it wasn't no bullshit fucking half-assed wipeout fucking American Ninja Story Warrior whatever the fuck hog shit. I mean. They did it for real. But yeah, this show was so fucking funny.
Dude, it was so fucking funny. So I totally forgot about that show. But let me ask you this. You really don't fuck with Impractical Jokers?
No, it's fine. I just never really watched any of the shows. It just reminded me of that channel. But oh shit, another show that was on that channel was called Lot Lizard Towing.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember that one.
You remember that one? Dude?
Fuck yeah.
That one was fucking hilarious. Like
I never watched it, but what happened? There was like a huge, like I don't know, like a movement or a moment, I guess. No, it was like a couple years. Huge movement of these reality shows, like Lot Lizard Towing, Hardcore Pawn,
South Beach Towing,
South Beach. The fucking they used to bid on Storage Wars? Yeah, Storage Wars.
Oh, dude, don't even get me, dude. If you're up past 3 a.m. and you get caught in watching one of those shows, son, you will be hooked.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
I don't understand. It's like insomnia fucking drugs. Like, I would stay up. That was really more of what the extreme elimination was, but that show was good too. Never really got into the pawn stuff, but dog, I'm telling you, for some reason those shows just like sparked enough interest to not change the channel and for you to not fall asleep. And it's like, all right, I can't fall asleep. I'm not going to. I'm gonna watch this shit, and it was fucking tremendous.
I need to see who wins this storage.
Yeah, like I need to see who wins the storage and what they're gonna get out of it. And if they get dog shit, you just be like, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't have spent the money. But if they fucking get a good haul, like I had a good feeling about that one. I'll tell you what. Damn, I can do some of these. You start to think you can get like a auctioneer license and just fucking show up like 55, 55, 50, 60, 60, 65, 70, just all that shit.
But I think that was genuinely like those are the last years I watched, I don't know how to explain it, like cable television, I guess. Like 6th grade era, like Pawn Stars was big in the 6th. And then Silent Library, Rob, Deerdeck, Fantasy Factory.
Oh shit, yeah. I like that show a lot. I remember, and then he came out with that ridiculousness, hog shit. Ridiculousness was fine, but what was it called? Rob Dyrdek Fantasy Factory.
Yeah,
that one was sick.
Did you like that one or Robin Big?
Robin Big was sick too, but I just feel like I was a little bit late to that. Like I watched probably like one last season of that, and then it ended, and then Rob Fantasy Factory came in, and then that's when I was like, oh yeah, this shit's fucking the best.
There was like a weird thing that I watched. It was like Rob Dyrdek versus Daniel Tosh, and because they had some sort of beef.
It looked like they could be cousins, man.
Daniel Tosh had that show Tosh.0, and it's basically just the first version of ridiculousness, where he gets just crazy internet videos and he puts like a commentary over it. And honestly, I don't like the sort of format, but other people love it, and that's why those shows were as big as they were. Like Ridiculousness has like 2,000 episodes,
and dude, it's like they were just fucking. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I'll remember this. I'll write it down.
What were you gonna say?
No. But
fuck,
I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was clearing my throat. But basically, yeah, the whole idea of it is just stealing someone else's content and then just talking over it, and that's the first version of it. And you could churn out more of that show quicker, cheaper, and easier. And it brings in, at that time, brought in so many more views than like spending money on a Fantasy Factory. So that guy made, I don't know, like over $1 million per episode, and there was like 2,000 episodes. Like I don't have the actual numbers, but it was an absurd amount of money. And then Tosh.0 got canceled because Ridiculousness was on the rise and shit.
Yeah, well, what I was gonna say was basically it just reminded me of like, I guess like a cool hip version of like America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah.
Do you remember those, dude? Those.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm an old head. All right, just give me some of that. I'll be fine. That was also
I do remember that show.
Insomnia Candy.
Insomnia Candy, dude. Did you struggle with sleep growing up?
Yeah. I was gonna say it was probably just because I was on the TV too much, but I know there, especially like in middle school and shit, there would be times where I would lay down, no lights on, no music, no nothing, just lay down for like 3 hours, and I'd still be fucking up. Like, well,
you would just be like eyes closed, but you can't go to sleep.
I just cannot go to sleep. But this is gonna sound kind of lame, but that kind of got solved as soon as I started
whacking off,
sleeping with my wife. No, that might have been the fucking the big problem.
Yeah, keep whacking.
Fucking thinking about fucking who was big back then. I must have been thinking about Lisa Ann's tits.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
No, yeah, but as soon as I started sleeping with my wife, for some reason, I think it was just like a comfort thing. I was just like,
so cute, dude.
Dude, it's beautiful. It's a love story.
I will say
Baby,
this.
just say yes.
Anytime I ever okay, so I struggle with a lot of sleep paralysis, like, or at least I used to. I used to get it at least like twice a month, sometimes once per week, and that was
Damn,
fucking.
that's actually kind of sick.
Dude, I was paralyzed. I was seeing devils. I felt like it was just like an attack on my body. Literally, I would feel physical pain while it was happening. I'd feel like not people, but like physical groin stabs and like cramps in my intestines. It's crazy, dude.
Would you actually see shit? Like, obviously not, but like, would you visualize something or hallucinate? Or I don't know.
Yeah, I would.
You're half asleep, so it would make sense.
So I never saw. It was a joke. I never saw demons or any, but people see like figures and demons.
Mm-hmm.
I would hallucinate that I'm somewhere else in my apartment or wherever I was at that time. I would feel like, or I'm dropping down from the sky, and I could see it and feel it, and it was very.
I am
scary.
heaven sent.
Or, dude, oh my God, Jay, this is the worst feeling. Whenever you feel like, okay, so you're going through paralysis, you kind of don't realize it, and you don't really care because what you're feeling is someone putting you in a rear naked choke, dude. There's nothing more. Yeah, I've felt all of this. It feels like for real. Someone's like attacking you or robbing you or trying to kill you, and it's all fake. And there's nothing more like, what's the word?
Dude, you fucking must have like a critical condition of this, because legit, I'm just like, I can't move, and then I just fucking jolt really hard in my body, and then I move.
Yeah. The jolt.
But you have it weekly. You fucking.
Well, I used to. I don't know
I'm
what
sure.
Happened.
Yeah, but like still, like I'm sure you are. Like you actually felt all of this. The most I would probably feel would be like I would feel myself trying to like get up, but obviously I cannot. And then it just tingling all throughout my body.
Yeah, the tingling. I know what you mean. It's just, imagine if you
not
felt
that fucking GSP was like fucking.
Yeah, if you did feel like someone was hitting you in a rear naked choke, and you can't do anything about it, and you're like, all right, I don't know if this is real life. Obviously, it's probably most likely paralysis.
Let go, pussy. You won't.
But it just sucks dick, and you're like, all right, fuck. And then you wake up and you're like, dude, I don't need that fucking stress in my life anymore. I really don't know what it is, but sometimes I'll get it if I take a nap. So maybe that's the cause. I'm taking too many naps.
I know the instances where I did get it, and I think we talked about this before. It was just like when I was too tired. Like I fell asleep super late, and I was beyond exhausted. And then I'll go to sleep, and then I'll wake up mid sleep, and then that's when I'll I'll definitely feel the sleep paralysis. All right. So actually, while we're talking about sleep, I had a fucking dream, right? It was kind of a sick ass dream, so I'll talk about it real quick, real brief. Dude.
Swag.
Yeah, your voice sounded way different after that.
My bad.
No, you're good. So I had this dream where where our some of our friends work, right, in a certain county.
Oh yeah.
I said it in the early nap, so I don't know. Anyways, they work in a certain county, and for some reason, dude, the whole city was going to shit. Like,
well, I mean, that might be real life.
Yeah. Well, it actually reminded me of like certain events that had happened recently.
Gotcha.
So maybe that's what inspired it. So, yeah, it was going to shit. Fucking streets were busted. Fucking pipes were fucking leaking. It was all dog water. And the city needed a hero. And basically, dude, you know what I mean? So, basically, since I was the one dreaming, obviously I was the hero. And then somehow, some way, the dream got altered into me protecting the Big Don. I don't know how it happened. Dude, that's sick as fuck. He was in PC visiting. He was fucking doing his thing. And Secret Service was there with him, but they were just doing a dog shit job because they got taken out immediately. Fucking. Oh, yeah. Ain't worth the fuck.
I can see that happening. Or, chill. That's not a threat. I'm just saying I could see it in the dream. I could see it in the dream.
Well, I mean, it almost happened in real life too. The guys were fucking super late to
They're like, they're in dress shoes. Oh, watch, sir, get down.
Hey, who's clapping? Get down. Come on, dude, get your fucking ass up there. Protect the fucking boss man. Anyways, so I acted swiftly, immediately, tactically, and so fucking they were taken out. Me and Big Don were like almost like in an office type area, and he was all right, I'll see who's laughing, dude. Anyways, so dude, I mean, the guy was like shaking in his boots. You should have seen him, dude. His fucking wig was about to come off. And so he's like, I told him, I was like, Mr. Prez, listen, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go inside that bathroom right there, and you're going to make a bunch of noise and let them know that that's exactly where you're at. And he's going to be like, he was just like, okay, I got you. So then he went in there, did that, and I hid in the corner, and I had a fucking 9mm on me. No biggie. Wow. And then fucking, so he made a bunch of noise, and then the fucking, these people, they were trained. This was an organized ordeal. You could, my trained eyes could tell. They knew what they were doing. And so they started fucking trying to shoot the door. I said, no, sir. 3 shots. Bang, bang, bang. Didn't miss. 100% shooting accuracy.
Whoa.
Got them all down. Straight to the dome. Dunskies. The Prez was like, he was amazed, obviously.
Who was trying to get after the Don?
I didn't get time to do
no details.
A pat down. Yeah, no I was trying to get the president out of there as quickly as possible.
You know, good
That's
point.
up to forensics. That's not on me. And so we turned this corner, dude. We're like going down the stairs. We turned this corner, and all of a sudden, this fucking other backup was there, and I had to tussle the guy. Hand-to-hand combat, no biggie. Took him down swiftly.
Wow.
Swiftly.
What are we talking? Then, like a Johnny Hendricks sort of takedown back in the day?
No, dude. Like the way they had worked out is I had turned the corner as he was turning the corner, so we were already like almost like fucking like in clinch,
like Greco-Roman
position. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. So I fucking, I do the judo hip toss, fucking slam his body through the fucking some cheap ass desk.
Oh man.
And then fucking I got his ass real good. And then dude, the president was, wow, Jay, very good.
Oh no, that wasn't bad.
No, and then so I was like, dude, president, no biggie, let's just get you out of here.
Yeah, come
on.
Man. No, the day.
So then he gave a speech. And it was sick, but honestly, I was a little upset. He didn't really say thank you to me, to the public.
Oh, dude.
If he would have been like, shout out to Demo to Heaven, best podcast. That would have been sick, but that's not what happened. And I was a little upset, and I woke up after that. So it was all good. But yeah, that was my dream of protecting.
I can't believe he didn't even give you a personal shout out saying, this young Mexicano saved my life.
Yeah.
We love Mexicans.
Like, nice. Back off.
Dude, have you been practicing your Don impression?
Not in years.
That's not bad. You know what? I can't do it. So I commend
you.
I
want to hear you try. You got a new mic. That's more like fucking Bill Clinton.
Yo, can you hear my water? Can you hear that rambling?
Yeah, it sounds more like I hear it.
Dude, that dream fucking rules.
You want to talk water? Where's my fucking water, man?
That dream fucking ruled. I wish I could have dreams like that.
Yeah, you have beta fucking dreams.
I have like heartbreaking dreams. I have bad dreams. I mean, not scary anymore, but I have like very weird dreams. Oh yeah, it sounds like a Gatorade squeeze bottle.
That's exactly what it's not. It's just a regular fucking 16 ounce.
Ozarka?
Nah, dude, Nigeria.
What about Irish Spring? No, wait, is that the that's a soap. Poland Spring.
How you drink Irish Spring? It's pretty good, ain't it?
Dude, that soap fucking sucks, doesn't it? The bar soap is really ass.
Oh, dude, it dries you out so bad.
Yeah, I'm dry right now, dude.
Is that what you use?
Hell no, I use
Come on, dude, you're fucking
Dove
up.
Body Wash Men Clean and Comfort or Dove Body Wash Men Extra Fresh. It's absolutely delish. Smell like a fucking $1 million.
I'd use a Dove, but I just recently got like this store brand, and no, brother. As long as it gets me fucking like, I'm not feeling like a fucking, I don't know, like a piece of fucking construction paper afterwards. I'm all right, and I smell good. That's what Irish Springs makes me feel like, dude. Just everything, like it's just, yeah, it's not bueno.
What about the Dial soap? My grandma used to have Dial soap that comes in like a paper wrap or something like that. Like it's not a cardboard box. It's like an actual paper wrap, and it just smells like shit. And it smells like mothballs in her house. I don't even know what mothballs are. I just know the smell.
I just feel like, are you sure it's just not that? It's just like hers wasn't super old? Because I had some Dial products in my house and it didn't smell like that.
No, hers was like the bar soap, Dial, and then what are mothballs? Because people, I used to ask, what is that
talking
smell?
about mothballs? Are you talking about like cotton balls?
So they're a chemical. Their chemicals are solid at room temperature, made of round balls, flake or cakes. I've seen them at the store. What will mothballs keep away? Okay, moths and other fiber-eating pests and silverfish. So I guess her place is in the hood, and she has problems with pests and shit. But dude, they smell like shit. Like they have that. It's a very distinct smell. I don't even know what it smells like. Like I can't describe it. Yeah. Sorry, dude. I ate a bunch of fucking Takis earlier. I ate a bunch. Dude, I went on a Taki eating spree maybe 2 hours before this.
Dude,
and I was
that's
dying.
so fucking Mexican of you.
I'm proud of you. Takis, dude. I ate basically two omelets worth of food, and then I ate like 15 to 20 Takis.
Dude, I can't even tell you. I love Takis as well. What do you think is more Mexican? So there was a little bit of an argument within my household. Oh, yeah. What is more Mexican? Is it Takis or is it Doritos?
Like
you see, okay, you driving around, dude, and you see some guy fucking the car over. You notice he's Mexican, he's brown, and you just see him snack on some kind of chip. You kind of see it out of the peripheral. What do you assume it is? Hot fries is also on the table.
Maybe some okay, it's gonna be. I'm either gonna assume it's Takis. I can't see the bag, right?
No, he has the bag like between his laps, and
I'm just going racial. It's a racial profiling chip.
Yeah, you see he's Mexican, and then you just out of the peripheral saw that he ate a quick chip. You didn't quite get to see what it is. Obviously, if you see the chip, you should see if it's shaped triangle or like a Taki. But
in this case,
for the argument's sake,
we can't.
Yes.
Okay. Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna go just one. Do I get one or three options? Because I have three ideas here.
You can do. I want to hear your answer. So if you want to go something else,
well, hot Cheeto would be the first one. Hot Cheeto Taki.
What kind of hot Cheeto?
Limon.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that one's a good one. That's a good one. That used to be my go-to.
That's a good go-to, dude. But I'll tell you what.
So good.
I'll eat the whole fucking bag, dude. I'll eat the whole bag. Takis,
dude, I used to hate those chips.
Why?
Well, just because, like, I don't know. I used to not like spicy stuff like at all, like one bit. Yeah. And then some Mexican was like, "You don't like hot Cheetos?" And I was like, "Nah, dude, they kind of fucking suck." And then I had the limon ones, and I'm like, "Yo, this is game changing."
You don't like hot Cheetos?
Hey, vato, no le gustas hot Cheetos? And I was like, "Nah, cabrón." Hey, and then I was like, "Dude," and he gave me the fucking lime ones, and I was like, "Dude, my world got flipped upside down." I was like,
delicious.
I guess I like spicy stuff. It just has to be lemon flavored.
I used to get drunk, and I would fill up like a Ziploc bag worth of hot Cheetos, and I'll mix it with like different chips.
It always comes back to food, dog.
And I used to go in my bed. This is not even 5. This is probably 5+ years ago. And I used to go in my bed, and I would just snack in the dark while I was hammered. And I would because I was laying in bed, and I'd have the Ziploc bag filled with like popcorn and Cheetos and a tremendous mix.
Jesus Christ.
Lay down and just
That's old trucking food right there, son.
I had no food at the time, and I was hammered and so hungry. But okay, To answer the question, I was gonna say hot Cheetos, Takis, or Turbo Flamas. Those ones as well. Those are a low key. I don't like those as much.
The green bag ones, right?
No, they're purple as well.
Oh no. You're talking about that flavor of Takis. I just like the original. Those get it done with the lemon flavor.
Well, the Turbo Flamas are a Cheeto. They're owned by Cheeto. Whoever owns Frito Lay. I think Takis are independent. Takis are from Mexico, I think.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you remember, but there's this one time I got some Mexican chips, and I want to say you were there, and you were like, "Yo, what are these?" They're called like Sabrimos or something like
that. Yes, those are lime, kind of like
are
chunky chips.
Yeah, they're almost like pork rinds.
Yeah, those are sick as fuck.
And then they got the chile, dude. Those are so good. Those are up there too, but they're not as popular as Takis or hot fries or Doritos. But hot Cheetos, that's a good option too. Dude, okay, but you only have so now we're only doing out of the two options. Which one is more Mexican? Takis or Doritos?
I mean, it's Takis 100%. I don't even see how Doritos gets into the conversation. What was the argument?
Well, I'm not too exactly sure how it started, but it was basically.
All right, you don't have to say names.
No. It's all good. I don't know how it started. Like, I don't know if it was me and my wife. Yeah, I want to say me and my wife. Oh, no. So, my daughter, she was eating Doritos, and because I took her lunch, and I didn't get there till a little bit later, unfortunately, so she had already grabbed food from the cafeteria, and she had grabbed the bag of Doritos, and I was like, oh, God, you're a Dorito child. I was like, I didn't tell her this to her face, but I was like, you're so fucking Mexican. You don't even understand. And then I told my wife about it. And I was like, did you know our daughter is out here fucking eating Doritos like a Mexican? And then she's like, I don't know if she said that was the most Mexican chips, but somehow Takis got brought into the conversation. And then that's when I was like, yo, obviously Takis is way more Mexican than Doritos.
I never even looked at Doritos as Mexican.
Yeah, it's pretty Mexican. It's pretty.
Are you serious? To me, it's probably one of the more popular chips next to Cheeto.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wouldn't have ever thought. I don't associate Doritos with Mexicano lifestyle.
Yeah, I think it's probably because Eden grew up in a Mexican household, like a pretty serious one.
There's a thing.
A severe Mexican household.
We had Doritos every single week. That was always stacked in there. But I was just like, oh yeah, they're just chips. Like Cool Ranch Doritos. The other one, the purple bag, sweet and spicy.
Dude, those are the best.
No, wait. Jay, they're not associated with Mexicans.
All right, which one is the best?
No chance.
No. You don't think the purple ones are the best?
Those are the best. All right. What about...
You're just saying the associated with Mexicans.
Is that a stereotype? But people call each other hot Cheeto girl. Like, that's an actual stereotype.
That's a thing. That is a thing.
But no one says Taki girl, so then that's a point against mine. So, because Taki are, I think, more Mexican.
Well, I think it's probably because hot Cheetos were around a lot longer. And maybe because the Takis hasn't made its way to certain parts of the country. I don't know. But yes, I've definitely heard hot Cheeto girl.
Dude, Takis are fucking...
I'm right there with you, though. I need to put them away, otherwise I will kill a fucking bag. I will kill a bag of Takis. And I'm going to be in pain by the end of it.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm like trying to calm down. And
my tongue's all cut up.
Yeah, I look like a fucking... I look fucked up. And sometimes, and this is whenever... All right, so I've been... Fuck, man, this is not good. I'm exposing my fucking self, all right? So check this out.
Dude, speak about your vices.
All right, 7 days a week, right? I'll try to eat healthy 4 days. 4 days out of that 7 days. So that's at least most of the week, right? So I'm slamming down strawberry, blueberry, raspberry. One of those three fruits, or maybe I'll pick two. Then I'll do an omelet with a bunch of veggies and then a meat. Or I'll just do like a steak mix with veggies and whatever else. I guess maybe a tiny bit of jasmine rice. Anything that's like filling, high volume, but kind of lower calorie. But here's the fucking thing. Right, I'm working out too during that time. I will allow myself 2 snacks because I'm eating these low calorie, high volume meals. So I'm like, fuck. I mean, I can have some leeway if I'm not jamming pizza all day. So I will get like some sour candy, right? And then I'll get myself like a serving size of Takis because I mean I know those could get out of control. Sometimes I'll open up the bag of Takis and I'll fucking start jamming some sour candy.
Nah, okay, hold on. Hold on, stop. I'm going to stop you here. You're telling me you open up the bag of Takis.
Yeah.
And then you grab the bag of sour candy.
Sour.
And then and then you grab the sour candy and you put it in the bag of Takis. Shake it up. And then you eat it all like that.
I'll do Taki, boom, enjoy it, and then sour belt, boom, enjoy it. Like I'll eat the Taki.
So you never like fucking. They're never in your mouth at the same time.
Correct. They're not. But
okay,
you have to imagine the sensation. You're fucking destroying I'm destroying everything. Probably my stomach.
Dude, your tongue must be cut the fuck up.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy. Do you know the sour belts, the ones with a lot of fucking. They're almost like the Mexican brand.
Are they the ones that's really stringy?
No, these are like flat. Anyways,
okay.
I'll show.
Are they like the rainbow color?
I'll send you a picture next time, dude. It's not like the ones, the American made ones. I don't know how to explain it. Sour belts. Anyways,
are the American made ones? Are those the rainbow ones?
What about? Have you ever heard of banditas enchiladas?
Is that a fucking candy?
Oh, dude, yeah. I guess you didn't really grow up in a Mexican household, dude.
No, what
about picositas belts? How about that, dude? You ever heard of that one?
I'm gonna have to see pictures. If I'm being honest, I know a bunch of Mexican candy. I just can't. I can only tell you the names of like the fucking classics.
Oh like, yeah, Lucas.
Yeah, like tamarindos. I probably fucking murdered the fucking pronunciation, but
tamarindos.
Those are the ones I'm thinking about, not the ones I'm saying. Are fucking tremendous, so good. And then you got like those kind of like lollipops, and sometimes they're like kind of shaped like a pineapple, but they're like completely dusted in that like
I know what you're talking about. Ooh, Chile, bro, come on.
Bro, I can't get, dude. Those are so good. Fucking
dude, yeah.
Yeah, I can see why all of Mexicans are fat or diabetic. It's a
Don't
real issue we have.
Those people, dude. How dare you?
Well,
I'm plenty of fans, dude, that are.
I'm not making stuff up though. I'm just stating the facts. Right, if I'm out here fucking putting down the names lying, then that'd be disrespectful. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Anyways,
some of my family members have died from diabetes, so you
didn't even need to say. Just say you're Mexican. That fucking tells the story.
Well, I mean, some would disagree that I am. So.
Some of them. No. Yeah.
They would. Dude.
Listen.
Some people don't
are you being like? Oh, what? That you even claim it?
Yeah, that I claim it. They're like, no, dude, just stop. No, you're not.
When was the last time some Mexican confronted you about claiming to be Mexican?
Probably not confronted, but if I do mention it, they'll say, I mean, yeah, no.
Is your dad one of them?
My parents, not my dad, my mom mostly.
Is she upset because you're not actually like about that life? Not that it's like the hard streets of being a Mexican, or the hard life. But,
but I think that some people look at it. Some people look at it like that. They're like, "Oh no, you didn't grow up with the culture." So I think that's the idea.
But the way that what I'm trying to ask is like, is it more of like her trying to protect her culture, or is it more of just trying to call you out, just like trying to make fun of you, but not like necessarily being mean?
Yeah, I think it's more of that. I think it's more of like, if I do hang around some people in the city, there's nothing to relate about because we're nothing alike. although I am the same race. You know how typical,
bro, just bring the bag of Takis, bro. We won't get along. I promise.
Some races hang out with other like they hang out with their own race or whatever. That's never really worked for me because it's just not like there's nothing to relate about. You know, they'll listen to fucking whatever. What's a popular fucking Mexican meat group?
Intocable.
Yeah, they're listening to Intocable, and I'm over here jamming fucking George Strait or like I don't know the Allman Brothers, and they're like,
my achy breaky heart. Well, they got the Mexican version of that.
Yeah, but I mean that shit can't stand it. It
doesn't even
test
fucking
time, dude.
No,
they're listening to Bobby Pulido. And I'm over here fucking jamming some Journey, dude.
Dude. Speaking of fucking achy breaky heart, have you seen the fucking the rough condition that Billy's been in? Hell yeah! Come on, Chris.
It looks like me. Looks like me and you, probably 2017, dude. It
looks like that was all you.
It looks like you. Fuck, hey, don't make me bust out the video, dog. Don't even go there.
Which one? No, dude, that was you.
Caleb has a video. Sure. Caleb has a video. All right, I'm not going to expose you, and you're not going to expose me. There's a reason why I included myself into saying me and you, because we got some not dark secrets, but we've had some drunken moments.
You're gonna seem like, wait. So, what are you talking about? Like, we just fucking woke up hungover or some shit, or just drunk as shit?
No. The way that fucking drunken asshole was all right, I shouldn't say that. The way Billy Ray Cyrus was acting, we've all had drunken, stupid moments where we made a fool of ourselves.
I thought he was fucking alpha.
No, that's just sad. He's like almost in his 70s. That's pathetic. Grow the fuck up.
Oh my God, it was really that old?
Yeah, dude, he's old as shit. It's acceptable if you're 17, 18, whatever we were. Dog, stop. Just come on. You got to go get help. Whatever he was doing, his guitar wasn't even plugged in. He was trying to sing that shitty song. I mean, let me actually confirm. I think he's pretty old. 65, Billy Ray.
Well, I mean, if he's that old, maybe he's just got the fucking
63, 60. All right,
the JB effect.
It's like Rob Zombie. That is pathetic, dude.
Yeah, he did. I forgot who pointed that out, but yeah, he did look like fucking Rob Zombie.
I don't really like. I don't really like that.
You know, like what?
Like a 63-year-old trying to look young. This guy's trying to look young. In this photo, dog. Here, I'll share it.
Oh, okay. Well, I know he did that song with Lil Nas.
Yeah, I know you like that shit. You bumping that?
Yeah, dude, it's the best.
Look at him. Look at his hair, dude.
You know,
we know men probably in their late 50s. They're not doing their hair like that. It's
because they can't.
He looks like a woman.
Because they can't.
Do you think that all right? Any one of our friends' dads would do this gay shit? No, it's just
what's gay? Just having long hair,
bro. It's like colored. There's not one gray in that motherfucker's head.
You're right. I get what you're saying. How old is he?
God damn it!
Hold on. What was the age?
Fucking play devil's advocate every time. 63.
Oh yeah.
He was married to a woman named Fire Rose. I mean, he's a mess. He's a fucking mess.
And then his daughter. Dad, I can't stand to see you like this.
Yeah. So she needs to look into the mirror herself. Like, that dirty bitch.
No, dude, she's great. I don't even know who she is, but my wife knows a song by her, and she always puts it on.
Who, Miley Cyrus?
No. No. It's Miley's younger sister.
Oh, okay,
I think her name is OG Bobby Johnson or some shit. I don't know.
That's really funny. That's good.
No, her name is Bobby.
What? How old? Hold on. There's Billy Ray was married to this chick named Fire Rose. I think.
I don't know how we brush over that. It's a wild fucking name.
36 years old was this woman, and he was about 30 years her older, or 27. Or
damn.
Whatever.
Hey! How long we been on?
That guy sucks.
The air for?
Yeah, we're 54 minutes.
How you feeling?
Are we cutting it, dude? Are we cutting it, dude?
I was gonna say, you want to record a page?
No, dude. Let's just cut it right here, and then I mean, we could really. This was a pretty tremendous cast. Honestly, like probably no editing either.
All right. Well, I just wanted to bring up one thing. Yeah. Okay. So we can mark this if you want because this is inside baseball.
Okay.
Did you want to talk about? No. You know what someone who thinks they're funny said to me.
No.
They told me that they were gonna start a pod saying that they're gonna start a pod called Demo to Hell. And then they were all the show was gonna be was them making fun of us. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of funny.
Oh, like, dude,
just straight beef.
Here, that by the way,
full of hell.
That's actually hilarious. Whoever said that should actually do that.
Yeah, they're too cowardly. They would
check
never.
this out. I'm about to send you it. I'm about to send you the photo. Okay. It's fucking so sick, dude.
Oh fuck.
Oh wait, you can't don't look at it yet. You can't get out of it.
Well, the thing is like if anything, my audio would just come out, and I'd just wait to speak again.
Yo, did you see UT's playing Ohio State for the inaugural game?
I forgot the Android. I can do this. I can open up 2 tabs because Android's fucking sick like that.
Fuck Android, dude. iPhone all day.
Dude, GC looks like he's tired of our shit, Loki.
Steve Jobs didn't die for anything.
What?
Fuck.
What fucking type of bullshit are you on?
Yo.
Well, what were you gonna say?
Nothing. Just being a goof.
Just an absolute goober.
Dude, a debt collector called me, man. I'm fucked up about this.
Just don't pay, dude.
I'm not playing. I don't know who it is, though. Like, I don't know what sort of debt I don't know. It's not
what did they say?
It said something about, I think someone sold my debt off to someone. Like, I think one time I didn't pay, like Gold's Gym. They had charged me something. And I was like,
I've heard that this is a thing. Yeah.
And I didn't pay it, and I canceled that card or something. And then that was like 3-4 years ago. So, yeah, let me see.
Yo, sometimes you just have to get a whole new bank account. No bullshit, because they just look at your routing number or your whatever number it is. I don't know if it's routing or account. Probably account.
For Stephen.
Oh, this is an automated. I'm not worried about this.
Calling with a time-sensitive message.
Can you hear it?
It is important that we hear back from you regarding a personal business matter.
They always say it's a personal business matter, which that sounds fucking lame as fuck.
Yeah. Anyways. It's a good way to get God if you're a fucking geese.
Dude, personal your voice sounds amazing right now.
Yeah, no biggie, dude.
You want to make a song real quick?
No biggie.
Damn, dude, I just fucked all that up.
No, that was sick.
What do we got? I mean, are we still going, dude? Are we
yeah, we're still going. Well, the thing. All right, fuck you. So, no page.
Oh, I could splice this into 2 and make it a page.
No. I was gonna say, do you want to finish with an album review or a song review?
If we do, I'm gonna take it out of this cast and make it a separate episode.
You fucking cocksucker. Bet. Okay. Oh, also, fuck. Can we end this with football talk?
We're the best of all time. What sort of football talk?
Well, hey, look, there's some news. There's some news that got released today. Or was it Monday? I think it was Monday. There was some news released pertaining to my football team. About, kind of like what would be their first, like, I guess, home opener, or should I say season opener, because we're the fucking Super Bowl champs.
Hey, go Birds!
Go Eagles!
It's gay.
Dude, you should find that song and edit it in.
That's the name of it.
Oh,
can that be the name of the cat?
That? Can you please? No. Yo, Steven, I need you to edit that because I said my wife's name.
All right. Hey.
Okay. All right. Let me say that again. Yeah. My wife actually suggested that my wife suggested that be The actual theme of the fucking pod.
Jay is gay?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's so rude.
She thinks she's a funny gal.
What happened with the birds?
Oh, yeah, dude. So, listen, ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't have to worry because the fucking season opener is going to be an absolute slapper. Great game. I think it's going to be good. I know. So it is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys, and it's going to be at the Lincoln Financial Field. So the home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow.
So I think that's going to be a really good game, and I know if you base this off of like if you just take last year into consideration and what the Dallas Cowboys did, you would probably be like, it's going to be a boring game. The Eagles should stop. I don't think so. And that's because like Dallas was hurt throughout a lot of the last season. And dude, last time we played last season precisely, like Dak didn't even play in either one of the games. So it should be close. Now, does that warrant a fucking 40-6 fucking ass whooping? Probably not. He's not going to put up 36 by himself. He could.
Just watch.
But it'll definitely be. I think that it'll be a good game.
Nah, dude, this is not gonna be a barn burner. I'm calling it right now. This is gonna be 58-3 Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh well, I actually got
shout out.
What do I have? I have 31-20. That's what I got.
Actually, yeah, not 58's too high. I'll do like 33-10. Philadelphia.
10?
Yeah.
Nah, I think the boys put up like at least 2 tutties, and I got 2 field goals as well.
I mean, you could be right. I'm thinking about it now. You're probably right. It's divisional, and then you have. I'm just thinking about the Cowboys' defense and about how. I mean, maybe their draft picks work out. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, they didn't have a horrible draft.
Right. You're right. Yeah, and I'm just thinking that how unproductive their offense was whenever Dak is hurt. Now, I don't think that he's going to be. I think he's going to get hurt again in the near future, and this is not. I'm not trying to be a dick, Dallas fans, but I know you guys want him to get hurt. You are what you're gay, and so I think Dak is. He doesn't. He probably has a good 2 years left, and I think he's
done me. Yeah, well, dude, you know what's actually been crazy?
Yeah,
is like the fact that Dak. No bullshit. You can go back and look. So this most previous season, 2024, he was hurt. And then the 2023 season, he played the whole season.
Wow.
And then look at this. 2022, so the year prior to that, hurt. And then the year prior to that, guess what he was? Healthy. Played the whole season. And you want to know what the season before that, what he was? Hurt. And you want to know the season before that? Healthy. Dude, this guy's like on a 6-year flip-flop pattern.
So you think this year he's probably going to be in it?
No, dude, I'm like, if you know anything about numbers or fucking like gambling or some shit, like there's like the cycle basically has to fucking break. Okay. Eventually. There's no way. So it's either he stays healthy back-to-back seasons or he gets hurt. And I'm going to say he gets hurt. But I don't think he misses as much as he did last year.
Joe Milton, baby.
Last year he missed like fucking like what, more than half the season?
I can't remember what game he got injured in.
He only played like 5-6 games. Yeah.
They were tough to watch. And I'm only watching it. We're only watching it because they're on. You know, they were in Texas. So you got a bunch of dumbass Cowboys fans. You know, they fucking go crazy for all that shit.
Dude, watch out, dude. All of our fans are upset right now because of what you've been.
We got fans you've been spilling. We really got fans in the Northeast, actually, if you look at the metrics. They're a bunch of
really good. I'm actually out here in the Northeast right now, and let me just say this. Not too bad. You know what? They're actually not that bad of people.
Philly
I thought they'd be a little bit more douchey.
Right?
Yep.
And then Connecticut,
I'm near Philly.
Island, Maine, New Jersey, New York.
I was in New Jersey all day.
Massachusetts, baby.
They kind of drive like assholes, but not really too bad. They're not like they're not personal about it. They'll definitely cut you off. They'll do what they need to do to get out of the traffic as soon as possible.
Oh yeah.
But they somewhat do it respectfully. Somewhat. It's hard to explain. They don't like cut you off with like literally an inch to spare, even though they have like tons of room in front of them, like where they could have driven forward. Fuck, I'm going for retard. So in Texas, they will cut you off on a dime. Like, they will give you no room to spare. Like, even though they do have room to, like, drive past you and then get in front of you, they don't do that. They cut you off, like, right then and there as soon as they can. Out here in fucking New Jersey, what I've noticed so far is, like, they'll cut you off or they'll get in front of you even when it's, like, not the best idea, but they won't do it right in front of you. They'll definitely give you some room and then get over rather roughly but quickly. At least it's not like fucking I gotta get on my brakes instantly because, like, I didn't see this coming. And
this has been riveting traffic talk with Jay,
the greatest
Megalodon.
And no, I've talked to a couple of fucking New
fucking
Jersey
muted
people.
myself.
Good, because no one wanted to hear that shit.
Well, the thing about traffic is that Northeast people. Fuck you, Jay.
Well, if you look at Buffalo and if you look at the no, but seriously, fuck off. This is something I'm fucking passionate about.
Is that I know no. Listen. I'm gonna hold on. I gotta say something. You know what's like is that I bet you have so much shit to talk about that concerns the road, but no one gives a fuck.
No. Well, yeah, I completely agree. No one gives a fuck.
It sucks because it is your daily life, and you're like, dude, this is the problem.
No, you guys have to listen to me.
And then, like, once people start hearing you, you're like, they're like,
you sound cold.
Who gives a fuck, dude? You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not saying that I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying in general. Don't fucking, dude. Don't even start, dude. You know what I'm trying to say.
Let me fucking finish. God.
You're the one interrupting me. I'm trying to make it thing.
You interrupted.
Yeah, because no one wants to hear traffic talk on the goddamn cast, you fucking asshole.
Comments, please. Who initiated the interruptions? F1. Go back to F1. The first interruption ever was by who? Obese.
This has been Traffic Talk by Jay.
Okay, the next thing I have to say about New Jersey is not about the traffic.
Thank you.
The people. They're stern, but they're not douchebags about it. They're somewhat cool. All right, God bless. That's it.
Sorry, Jay. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to be fun.
No, dude, that was good. No.
Should I cut it out, dude?
No. It works.
Dude?
It works.
It's too much.
Okay,
no,
so
I thought it was very good.
How are we finishing this?
Guys, you have listened. This has been Demo to Heaven.
Warriors. Sorry, so fucking rude. Go ahead.
I can't wait to listen to this cast again to see how great we sound, or to listen to how great we sound, actually.
Yeah, we both have mics, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
End it off with the song.
In the end of time, there was. All right, no. What do you mean?
Okay, I was talking about your guitar.
Oh, sorry.
All
right. Are we just going improv straight up? Oh, let's make an outro song right now, huh? And I'll cut it. Should we go very mysterious vibes?
Rey Mysterio? Bust
okay, how about I go mysterious and then you just talk over it about some shit, just kind of. And then this could then lead into the outro, and then we're done. You don't have to.
Okay,
sing or
can I just do straight outro, or do you want me to? Yeah. So, a quick recap, ladies and gentlemen. This is Demo to Heaven. I saved the Big Don in my dreams. Hot Cheetos are for Mexicans. No one else. This is the greatest podcast. Trivia.
Wow, dude. All right, we're cutting it.